In the quiet town of Ravenswood, the nights were often draped in an eerie stillness, but nothing compared to the arrival of the fog. It rolled in like a shroud, thick and swirling, blanketing the streets in an otherworldly glow. Locals whispered tales of those who had ventured into the mist, stories of their laughter fading into the ether, replaced by chilling whispers that echoed through the air. No one returned from the fog, and yet their voices lingered, recounting tales of a spectral city hidden within. Curiosity gnawed at me. I had lived in Ravenswood my entire life, a town steeped in mystery and superstition. Each night, as the fog enveloped the streets, I would sit by my window watching the swirling tendrils dance in the moonlight. The whispers grew louder, beckoning me, teasing me with promises of discovery. One fateful evening, I made my decision. I would venture into the mist, unravel the truth behind the spectral city, and perhaps even bring back a piece of its mystery. Armed with nothing but a flashlight and a stubborn resolve, I stepped outside, the chill of the night wrapping around me. The moment I crossed into the fog, the world shifted. My flashlight flickered, casting long shadows that twisted and curled. I took a deep breath, the air thick with moisture and something ancient. As I walked deeper into the fog, the whispers grew clearer. "Come closer," they beckoned. "Discover what lies beyond." My heart raced with fear and exhilaration as the fog pulsed, guiding me. Suddenly, the mist parted, revealing a cobblestone street bathed in an ethereal glow. Buildings loomed on either side, their architecture a blend of styles that defied time. It was beautiful yet unsettling, as if I had stepped into a dream or a nightmare. I wandered through the spectral city, my footsteps echoing. Shadows danced in the corners of my vision, but whenever I turned, nothing was there. The whispers swirled around me. "Welcome," they sang, "to our home." I stumbled upon a gathering in a town square. Figures cloaked in mist swayed and twirled, their faces obscured but their laughter clear. I felt a pull to join them. As I reached the edge of the square, the laughter morphed into something darker. "Join us," they hissed, their voices dripping with malice. Panic surged through me. I turned to flee, but the fog thickened, squeezing the breath from my lungs. "Don't leave," the whispers pleaded, now desperate. "You belong here." I stumbled back, feeling the boundary between life and death blur. I sprinted through the fog, the spectral city twisting around me. The whispers turned into screams. "You can't escape," they cried. "You're one of us now." Just when I thought I would be lost forever, I burst through the mist and into the familiar streets of Ravenswood. The night was still, the fog retreating. I collapsed onto the cobblestones, gasping for breath, but something felt different. The whispers still echoed in my ears, a haunting reminder of my encounter. Days turned into weeks, and I tried to forget the spectral city, but the fog returned each night, and with it, the whispers. They seeped into my dreams, pulling me back into the depths of the mist. One night, unable to resist their call, I ventured out again. The fog welcomed me back, enveloping me. As I stepped into the spectral city once more, the figures awaited me. "You returned," they whispered. "Join us, we are waiting for you." I felt the pull of their words, the seductive promise of belonging. But deep down, I knew the truth. This was not a place of comfort, it was a prison. "Why do you haunt me?" I shouted. "What do you want?" The figures paused, their laughter fading. "We were once like you. Curiosity led us here, and now we are trapped. We need you to take our place." Panic surged through me. I turned to flee, but the fog surged around me. "You can't escape your fate," they cried. I fought against the mist, my heart pounding, but I would not become one of them. With determination, I pushed through the swirling mist, breaking free. The spectral city began to dissolve around me, the whispers fading into the night. I ran until I burst through the fog and into the familiar streets of Ravenswood once more. But as I collapsed onto the cobblestones, gasping for breath, I realized I was marked, forever tied to the spectral city, hidden within the mist. Each night, as the mist rolled in, I heard their call, a reminder of the otherworldly realm I had escaped, but could never truly leave behind. And so, I remain in Ravenswood, a ghost among the living, forever haunted by the whispers in the fog. I am drawn to it, yet terrified of what lies within. And as the fog envelops the town, I know I will never be free.